Welcome back to another edition of Coach's Corner. I'm here at Flagstaff High School with the head coach of the Flagstaff Eagles, Mickey Clemens. And coach, challenging week last week to open region play against Lee Williams. Just take me through your thoughts on the game.
Yeah, we had this vision on how things would go this year, and we definitely had to divert from the plan. But like I just told the players, that's life. Lots of times you have a vision and things don't work out exactly as you hope. But a good character builder to figure out a way to bounce back and adjust and fight through it. I was real proud of the way the guys carried themselves and fought to the end of that game. And the scoreboard was a reflection really of amount of times we turned the ball over and made mistakes in special teams. I thought defense played a very good game. We tackled well, we hit hard, and there was a lot of good things that came out of it. And the scoreboard looked terrible, but a lot of things on the field actually looked pretty good. And we're trying to stay positive and keep momentum going, and really be there for each other through this.
Yeah, I really thought as well the scoreboard didn't tell the whole story. The defense, even though they had a short field, was able to get some stops. Lee Williams, running back Lucas, least even though he got in the end zone 3 times, you're the first team to hold him under 100 yards this season. Kind of, what are your thoughts on just how the defense looked last week, even if the scoreboard maybe doesn't tell that whole story?
Yeah, I think we were all as a coaching staff, we were very pleased with the defenses, the way they were able to perform. You look at individual plays, it's exactly what we're looking for, coaching, the way they're swarming to the ball and hitting hard. We just really made their job difficult on offense and special teams. So, for sure, it was a challenging night for the whole program. But it was defense is an area where we'd struggled in the past and made some strides, and that's something positive we can take from it. But obviously, there's a lot of things we need to correct, and there was some kind of silly mistakes that we made, and some coaching mistakes on my fault, and there's just a lot of things didn't go well. But that sometimes you have those nights, and you got to just really figure out how to bounce back and make sure it doesn't happen again.
Well, the offense as a whole struggled last week. I know Broden kind of had pressure in his face all night. How are you seeing him bounce back this week?
Yeah, great attitude he has. He's just a real positive person to have around, and I'm sure he would like to have seen things go a lot better. And for his first varsity start, it was good to see him get on the field and get that experience. And it was really good to see him work his way through it, and the way his teammates rallied around him. And then this week we'll have AJ back to help out in the quarterback position as well. So it won't all be on Broden's shoulders, and I think that'll be a good to have AJ on the field again, either as a receiver or as a quarterback. So we're excited to see what he can do, and that's all it is. Is just when guys get hurt, and we sure did miss Chase, and he had a surgery today, and so it sounds like it went well, and he's recovering. But all these guys need to rally and figure out where to go from there. So and they've done a good job of it this last 2 weeks.
Well, heading down to Prescott Valley to take on Bradshaw Mountain on Friday. What has been your focus, your emphasis in practice this week, heading into another tough region game?
Yeah, we're making a lot of adjustments on offense, and just really trying to get that clicking. Just some of the connections between whoever's throwing the ball, whoever's catching it. Getting our O-line, they've been improving pretty consistently through the year. Still need to make some adjustments and strides, and we haven't started the same 5 guys in the same 5 positions yet, and so we have a new look this week with another injury. But it's really good to see the way those guys are rallying together and playing hard. And yeah, Bradshaw's a very good football team, and we know it. We know we have our hands full, and a big challenge ahead of us. But we're just going to focus on one play at a time, playing good Eagle football, and just put a class performance out there as best we can and limit our mistakes.
Well, second straight week where Eagles face a really good running back in Kylan Jackson. What do you think it's going to take to slow him down?
It's going to be tough. I think that's one of those can't stop him, only hope to contain him type of situations. The way our defense played last week is promising, but he's a fantastic player, really dynamic. He does everything well, so he's such a well-rounded running back and a quality player. And so, yeah, we definitely need to focus on him, and there's some other guys who can beat us as well. So it's going to be a challenge, but yeah, we're excited. We like the challenges, and we just go ahead and put our best foot forward and give it our all. But yeah, he's a very good player.
Coach, as always, thanks for the time. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Appreciate it.